I'll be outlaying. Well, that what I'll do is we'll probably go shopping on the Thursday that week. Might take Gusher to the seaside on the Friday. She's not been for a while. Mm. So what I'll do is on the Wednesday, I will do my due diligence. I'll have I'll write a bit of paper out, be like Tesco's, Sainsbury's, Asda, Morrison's. And I will see what's on offer. Hopefully, Carnival label will be at Asda by then, or it'll be on club card price at Tesco's. And I'll get that when we go shopping. Now, the lagers we can get on the day itself. So you can get 3 for £6.50 at Sainsbury's, or 5 for 10 at Asda. Either way, it'll be a pit stop. It'll be a pit stop because the bulk of the shopping will have been done 2 days previous. Like the 5 for 10, if I have 3 bottles, you have 2, you give me £4. Something like that. But if Carnival label's not on offer, then I will suggest whatever's the alternative, like Cruise Campo is at the moment £14 for 18 tins. I'm hoping there'll be an offer for we can get at least 1 box each of Carnival label. Like I say, it's due to be on offer at Tesco's. Obviously, hopefully soon will be available on at Asda. The thing I'm trying to formulate is like with the films. I don't know whether to do a full-on carry-on fest to get through the bulk of them, and then the next flesh would be a combination of carry-on films and the classic and these remastered Hammer films. I would do the bulk of carry-on films and then a couple of the remastered Hammer films, like Quatermass Experiment, The Abominable Snowman, X the Unknown, but the bulk, and then of course, I say a match of the day break, which we can bring back in. Or if the result is too good, Liverpool, no, match at daybreak. We can watch Liverpool match. Oh, Liverpool match, whatever. So I'm thinking, what on the Saturday? So, see, we'll have Butcher's out at Way. So basically, on that Saturday, it'll be straight to yours. Oh, probably Lidca Foods first, and then to yours. Then Scalini's. If you do want to go for the lager bottles, the mix and match, the supermarket of choice, and then back home. So we should be back for about 4 o'clock. Straight into the films. Because there'll be no shopping to unpack. It's a good thing. Even if you had a power... Mind you, I will say this. you lasted, being awake wise, a lot longer than I would have guessed. I mean, it's an absolute ball ache that you have to do this every second Saturday. And then that getting up at the crack of Helen on a Monday morning. Oh, as regards the awkward Sunday morning sesh, quite flexible with time, really. So whatever time suits you for that awkward Sunday, because obviously you want Thursday free to wind down after, well, hanging your chickens. I come to think of it, here's an idea. It's not ideal, but if it's a really lovely summer's afternoon, as long as my battered iPad is fully charged, we can watch a couple of the films out here. You know, in the garden. If it's a warm day, you know, nice chilled beers. It's strange though, the censorship. I don't understand why. In, as I said earlier, Carry On Again, Doctor. How the scene where Barbara Windsor's heart-shaped things are covering her. Well, she lost some weight apparently, so her tits weren't as big. But a heart-shaped bikini and a heart shape which covered a lady garden. Some of them pull that blanket back. You see Jim Dale's reaction, but then it cuts to some. They cut that bit out. But yeah, as we saw in Carry On England, which I've got to say, like Emmanuel, it's a sturdy effort with Windsor Davis and Kenneth Connor and Jack Douglas and the gorgeous Judy Geeson and Linda Regan and all the others. Yeah, I've decided just now I'm going to embrace Carry On England. I'm going to embrace Karen Emanuel. Gusher hates the film. She hates the film with a passion. I will say about this Mahou Spanish lager brewed in the UK under the guidance of the Belgian brewery. It is an ale that you can't dike it down. This one is you take your time with it. Man, it could be more chilled. I like these flesh sessions. I like our Zoom sessions. In fact, since you have rebooted your love life, you've been more productive in sending videos which I can respond to, and I hope you keep bashing them out this week. Anything could be Carry On related. If it's Carry On film, for example, and your other half, Dorrit, joins the group as well, then it'd be as well as an incentive for both of us to like engage in conversation about stuff like this, the current films, particular films, and that, not to a anal degree, but so anything Karen related, the comedies, or an idea you've had, or anything about Born Wood, and I can react to that. I can stitch them together. I can do in a compilation. But yeah, but keep them coming. Keep them coming. The little videos to which I can respond to. It doesn't have to be every day, but even if you just do one a day, and then sometimes 3, anything that I can respond to, you respond back whenever it is feasible. I can make a compilation, because these things keep me alive in a way. And I said this last week, especially when you finally got through all the bollocks from Winston. You've been reborn. I've never seen you so more relieved and happy that you are now in a relationship that has purpose. And I think the waiting game has proved that the best thing comes to those that wait. And the fact, anyway, I think you made the decision you made over 2 weeks ago. I don't think you'll regret it. I mean, I think Winston was a passing ship, which both of you were passing ships that had certain needs, but now those ships have passed and gone in the opposite direction. You've done well to, think with your heart, and it's a reboot of what you wanted ages ago. I don't know why I think I do these videos because sometimes I get probably a bit too chatty. But I was like, I don't know. Like I'll probably get more active with the Born Wood group at some point. That's a bit of a part-time thing. Oh, I do miss those days, Jeff. I do miss those days. Like the other day when you commented, well, a few weeks ago when you were still with Oink Oink, you commented about the karaoke videos the compilations that I put together, and you were like, "Oh, we should go back to those days, and we should grab a pizza on way back." Oh man, they were wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Man, we could have had a pizza and gone back to the pub, I suppose. But like, I remember leaving. Really, we could have just fucked it off 10 minutes before. We'll lose 10 minutes, lose quarter of an hour, fuck it. Straight into the car, straight down to turn right out to the Foxley estate, down to the bottom, carry on. She come out at the side of Tesco's, shut on the M181, M180 East, up to the Newark Lincoln A9. Was it A19? Was it A? The Ermin Road. get to the outskirts of Lincoln, turn right towards Newark bypass to the A1. And then call it the Stibbington Services, that little hamlet where there's that truck stop for some grub, a break from driving, and then straight down to Bournemouth. Turn off at the little brown sign with a truck saying Shenley. Come out on the outskirts of Bournemouth, go over the bridge, which is probably used in many confessions films, bypassing the housing estate, come out onto Studio Way, right up Studio Way, past all the hotels and the businesses that are associated with LG Studios. Up to the roundabout where the council offices are and the big Tesco is. Past that, past the Heart and Spool pub, turn left onto White House Avenue, up Shenley Road, and then turn left into the back of the L Street Inn. God, that journey seemed like forever, but before you knew it, you were there. Before you knew it, you were there. If I could only just express the gush at how wonderful these times were. Breakfast at the Bournemouth Cafe. Either get our all-day travel tickets from the newsagents a bit further up, or from the ticket machine at the Elstree and Bournemouth train station. Top end of Shenley Road, just where it becomes Alum Lane. And obviously that mini roundabout there where you turn right, there was the former pub, the Crown, now Sainsbury's. Theobald Street. They had the Wellington pub, which we patronised once when we got the wrong bus from Edgware and it totally bypassed Elstree Village. So we didn't make it to the Hollybush. Now gone as well. Fucking little raccoon's daycare nursery. The Hollybush was our sanctuary. I mean, one miracle, which I think is highly unlikely will happen, one miracle is that the missing pictures, which you put down to, I think, probably a corrupted SD card, but that the chance of that will probably have more chance of raising the Titanic. Oh my God. I mean, they are the holy grail of pictures. They are the holy grail of pictures. The ones that you took from the first trip down to Bournemouth and then our day trip into London on a Saturday. Oh my God. I was gutted when you told me that they've been lost. Because I really look forward to getting those pictures that you sent me via Dropbox when I was furloughed from the airport. Going through them, oh man! Even the most pointless picture or the accidental picture. To me, there was some significance to them, to varying degrees. Right, this is now at nearly 20 minutes, so I'm now going to just put the bottle in the recycle box. I'm going inside. So, anyway, I like doing these videos, you know. And whatever I do, I don't really have any direction or what I'm going to say. I just go with the flow. Maybe it's my therapy. I'm creating content which won't be to everyone's cup of tea. But if you don't like it, don't watch it. We'll have to. Regarding the pouring ale into a glass intros, if you're quite happy with the current versions, but I would suggest at the next flesh that we can create a tailor-made intro and outro, which I can use for alternate pouring ale into a glass compilations. So, for example, some of them I will use the two intros. One is an intro, one is an outro, which the one which did in the garden and the one that we did on the settee where you chirped in and said bollocks. I can like rotate them around. So if you think of something how we do it, like one that is specifically an intro and one that is specifically an outro, you know, making it quite clear that, especially to those nerds, well, lager's not an ale, but making it quite clear in a hearty way, it's just a compilation of pouring cans or bottles of lager or beer into a glass. That's it. There's no fancy intro, no fancy music. It's just one can or bottle being poured into a glass one after another, and that's it. You can't complain then if you watch it and go, oh, that's about 6 minutes of my life, won't get back. If you know from the get-go what it is, you can't complain. I mean, we're nobodies, Jeff. We're just ordinary Joe Public. Part of the chain gang. But like I say, the fleshes that we have, I really look forward to them. I look forward to the day, like picking you up, going to Scalini's. I mean, you stayed in the car when we went to Taylor's Butchers, but I'm gonna have to do something about that. I think what I'm gonna have to do in future is I'm gonna have to go to Lidca, then to the Butchers. It's gonna be a ball ache, but we need to get to Butchers. I think what do we need to do? We need to go to Butchers first, pick you up, go to Lidca, and then go to Butchers first, then go to Scalini's. Or what I could do is I could ring up the Butchers on the day and I'll say, look, we're regulars, we're coming. Is there any chance, what have you got in the ready meals in tinfoil trays? I said, right, can you put one of them away, two of them, and mother wants 4 cheese and ham quiches. I want some Hazlitt. We'll be there roughly about 3-4 o'clock. But this won't affect you on the bank holiday flash because we're getting the shopping done before. But still, I might message them ahead and say, that before the flesh, probably September time. But keep up with the fleshes, Mr. Horne. keep up with the occasional little videos on Messenger, which I can respond to. The awkward Sunday Zooms. Yes. It's lovely out here. So quiet. Much better if Gush was here, like, but she's at that shithole tomorrow. That's empty. Next coming will be the Carling Black Label. Don't forget, I will be half time. It'll be time for our grub. But yeah, long may the flashes continue. Long will continue the little 30-second clips on Messenger or longer clips on WhatsApp, which form a compilation. Every Zoom, brilliant. And we've got some lovely seating as well now. Show you. I've got there's 2 metal chairs. I'll show you. But this is one or two of the old office chairs because it's cat damage. We've got that which was left on the street, and it's just there. The bench, and this one. So this be perfect for the if some of the there's quite, I think it's about 12 current films we can watch if the weather's clement out here with our chilled ales. I'm gonna end it day with the ales. You don't forget you did get the 8 tins of Budweiser 3.4%, which I dropped off on the Saturday, in the carry bag. But yeah, thank you for every flesh. Time absolutely just flies. You'll have to get Dorrit into, because strictly speaking, the Hammer films are not really. I think Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee and Vincent Price hated the word horror. They hated the word. To them, it wasn't horror. So as long as you can get into the classic Hammer films, obviously leaving Terrifier and Nightmare on Elm Street, obviously exclude them. But if you stick to the classics, and if you like Pete Walker, I mean, Hammer's like that quality. I'm just glad I got the Flesh and Blood show, and I did the Flesh and Blood show box set, because I think I get the 3D glasses with the Flesh and Blood show. Oh, I'm in Tower of Evil. That's not a Pete Walker film, but oh my god. So I'm going inside now. Oh, it's lovely out here. It's not hot. It's not cold. It's just perfect. And I find it relaxing doing these videos. Whether people like them is another thing. Like I say, if you don't like what I do, don't watch it. Nobody's putting a gun to your head. The next review will be the third of the 3 bottles that I got from Scunthorpe Sainsbury's today, Sunday the 2nd of August 2026, will be the Carling Black Label. And don't forget, half time, grub break. And I will give you my live on air my review, because it could make a difference where I get the tin curries. As you saw when we were coming round with me and mother at the Scunthorpe Ashby Asda on Birmingham Road. They had korma, vindaloo, veg, but they had no madras. I think myself, like with the chili con carne, when I opened that tin of Asda branded chili con carne, I'm thinking, that tastes and smells like it's been done by the same people who did the classic stag. Soon as I peeled off that ring pull lid, I'm like going, that smells like classic stag to me. But obviously